if you are going to write JAM in 2025, then these are the top 10 most important questions you start asking yourself and start providing the answers. Now, one of the major reasons why large majority of students never do well in JAM examination, you see students scoring 150, 160, right? But you see only few students scoring like 300 and the rest. Now, why? Because they don't actually know some certain questions they should ask, as they said, that what make them to prepare ahead of the exam. So my job here is to help you to give you all these questions so that you should start asking yourself all these questions in order for you to prepare adequately for the exam. So make sure you watch the end because each questions are very, very important. So you don't want to skip anyone. Do you understand? So let's get into it. The first question you need to ask yourself is, what are my subject combination? Yes. So now before you start planning to write JAM, therefore you have 4 subject combination, right? So depending on the course you are going for, that is what make you to know the subject combination. Of course, English is very compulsory for everybody, right? English is very, very compulsory. So your job is to look for the 4 subject combination. Make sure you make a research on the 4 subject combination you are going to write that is needed in that course you are going for. Just that it's very important. A lot of students miss this here. I've seen some persons are going for a particular course and they feel different subject combination. So you want to nail this thing very well. So now let me ask you, which course are you going for? So leave at the comment section. If you know that you don't know the subject combination you are supposed to fill in your JAM, just leave at the comment section that this is the course you're going for. Then just ask what is the subject combination. I will go ahead and tell you the word subject, what combination. Do you understand? So leave it at the comment section because I really want to solve your problem. I really want you to actually prepare ahead of the exam. Do you understand? So this is the first thing you have to ask yourself. What are your subject combination in the course you are going for? You have to nail this thing very well. So leave at the comment section the course you want to go for. Then which let me give you the first subject combination on that. Now, the second question you want to ask yourself, very key question, and large majority of students actually miss here, is, are you familiar with the Jamb syllabus for each of the subjects you are writing? Now, it's very important to nail this thing very well. So every year, Jamb release their syllabus, but for my research, the syllabus are always the same for every year. Do you understand? So it is your duty as a student to study the JAM syllabus very well and know each of the topic. Now, what you need to cover in each subject you are writing. Do you understand? This is very, very important. You need to know exactly what you need to cover because the JAM syllabus tell you the exact type of question you want to see and the type of and what you should concentrate your mind on. Do you understand? And this will help you to know the topic you have not covered and the one you need to cover. So you need to study it very, very well. Study the JAM syllabus very well to know what you need to cover. Do you understand? As of the time of me recording this video here, JAM 2025 syllabus is not out, but I'm going to give you update. I'm going to update you on that. So that is why you want to subscribe to the channel here and take down and follow what I'm going to share on this YouTube channel because they are going to be of great help to you enough for you to prepare adequate exam and score very high. So that was second question 2. The third question that you need to ask yourself is, now remember I told you that each questions are very, very important. You don't want to skip anyone. You want to take to the end. As I'm talking to you here, please make sure you are writing all these things down and see how you can provide answers to these things. This question I'm giving to you. Now the third question is, what are the best textbook to cover each of these subjects? Very, very important. So it's your duty as a student to look for the best textbook, not material, best textbook. You understand? Best textbook to cover each of those subjects you are writing in your JAM. You understand? Go and make a research, ask people, then go and get those textbooks. Do you understand? As time proceeds, I'll be creating content on all these things here. Do you understand? The best textbook in mathematics, the best textbook in physics, the best textbook in what? In chemistry, the best textbook in English, and the rest, right? So I'm a science, so I may not be for this video for all this art and commercial. Do you understand? Sheer science. because I'm not actually grounded in that aspect. So I don't want to give false news. But I may also make a research on those things. I also produce video here. But my main concern is science subject, maths, chemistry, physics, biology, English. Just so what are the best textbooks? You make a research. Once you know this textbook here, make sure you go get there and start reading. Just so that was question number what 3. Third question that you must ask yourself is how to create a realistic study plan and follow it consistently. As a student who really want to do well in the upcoming examination, like any exam at all, you need to create a realistic study plan you can follow consistently. Do you understand? So every day you must be reading on a constant basis, right? So I'm going to create a study, a realistic study plan as we move on. Just but if you know that you have not created a realistic study plan, and you need one, leave at the comment section that you need a realistic study plan that will make it to be effective and stay consistent. Just because every student who have done very well, they have a study schedule, they have a study strategy, they have a study plan that they follow. Just now this will make you to stay consistent, get motivated, and help you cover what you need to cover. Just every student at all, every good student go and ask very well, have a realistic study plan. I myself, I have a realistic study plan I follow on a constant basis. I have the numbers of hours I read on a constant basis. I know that I must read a particular course on a constant basis. Just there are so many things I do every single day. So I need a plan that will help me to guide me, because I also have other activities, right? But this plan, this realistic study plan will help me in check. It will help me to stay consistent and focus on my study. After that, I can also do some other things here, right? Because I know that some students, they are not only a student, they're also working, right? So this realistic study plan will help you stay focused on your study while you still do other stuff. Do you understand? So if you need a realistic study plan, leave at the comment section, and probably I will design one for you. Both of us will discuss. Do you understand? I will send you a message. They will talk. Do you understand? Then I will create a specific plan for you. Do you understand? So let's move to the next one. Question number 5, you need to ask yourself, and you provide the answer, is what are the best online resources for study? Now let me say this here. There are so many online resources, YouTube videos, YouTube channel, CBT app, and the rest. Do you understand? Now there are so many online resources. We have free ones, we have free ones, and we have paid ones. So your aim as a student is to make a proper research, the one that is stable for you, the one that is going to help you. Just so make a proper research, the online materials, the online resources, YouTube channel that you can easily follow, that will help you in your preparation. Just and we have so many of them. I will be creating content on this one here, but I'm just trying to give you the questions you need to ask yourself. But I want to create videos on all these things as we move on. So that is why you want to subscribe to the channel. Please kindly share this video so that this video can get to other persons like you look for this type of content. Do you understand? So, but do your proper research. Ask questions. What are the best resources? What are the best YouTube channel? What are the best materials? What are the best CBT app? Do you understand? Just like the way you're going to find the best material, the best textbook, right? You need to make research so you can have all these things at your disposal. Now, if you can do these things very well, you'll be 10 times ahead of other students. Just like you'll be 10 times ahead. I'm telling you, you'll be 10 times ahead, because so many students will not watch this thing, and the one that will watch this thing here will not put to practice. You understand? I'm 100% sure that 95% of students watching this video will not put these things to practice. So the few that put this to practice, you'll be 10 times ahead of the others. So I trust you that you are among the few that will put this thing to practice. Do you understand? So let's go to the next one. Now, the 6th question that large majority of students don't really pay close attention to is, am I mentally and physically prepared to write JAMB in 2025? Are you prepared? Now, for you to actually do well in JAMB, you must be mentally be prepared. Like, you must be prepared and physically prepared. Now, if you are not mentally prepared, then if you get to a point where you break down, you get to a point where you cannot study. If you get to a point when you start get to a point where you start adapting yourself. You get to a point where you're not motivated to study. Now, but if you are mentally prepared, if you know that yes, this I want to study now, yeah, this is the right time for me to write Jamb examination. This is the right time. You understand? If you are mentally prepared, you are physically prepared. Do you understand? Physically prepared means that do you have the resources? Do you have the money? Do you understand? Do you have the money to buy textbook? Do you understand? Do you have somebody supporting you? Now, mentally ready. Have you actually convinced yourself that you are ready to write this exam? Are you willing to give your all? Are you willing to sacrifice some of the things you are doing? Some of the habits you have. Are you ready to sacrifice some of those things and focus on it? Because these are things. There are some things you need to sacrifice in order for you to gain success in your upcoming Jamb examination. Do you understand? You need to nail this thing very well. You need to ask yourself critical questions. Most times, before I do something here, I always have meeting with myself every morning. Can I do this thing? Is it time for me to do this thing? If it's not time for me to do this thing here, now some of you are writing Jamb because other people are writing Jamb. You are writing Jamb because your parents told you to write Jamb. Do you understand? So it's very, very important you ask yourself this key question: are you mentally ready? Are you physically ready? Are you prepared? Are you prepared for the stress? Can you read? Can you read 3, 4, 5 hours on a constant basis? Do you understand? Can you be reading every day before the exam? Do you understand? So these are questions you need to ask yourself and provide the answers. If not, you cannot do well in your exam. Question number 7. Question number 7 is that have I developed exam strategy for difficult questions? Now you need to what develop a strategy. You need to develop strategy you can use to answer difficult questions. I'll be creating content on all these things. Do you understand? I will make sure that I help you to achieve all these things here. Do you understand? I will show you strategy you can use. Very, very important. So I will not be dwelling on this one because I know that I'm going to help you on this one. Do you understand? Question number 8. Very important. Question number 8. Am I familiar with the most common mistakes students make in Jamb? Now, there are so many common mistakes that make students not to do well in that exam. Do you understand? So, have you found out these common questions? Have you asked? You need to make a deep research. The common questions they make so that you should not make them, so that you can avoid them. Do you understand? Now, as we move on to, I'm still going to provide these common mistakes they make during the preparation and even in the exam. Do you understand? Even after the exam. So I'm going to create content on this one here, but you need to make deep research on this so that you know the common mistake and you can start avoiding them. So that is question number 8. Now let me talk question number 9. Question number 9 is do I revise frequently and test myself on key concepts? Yes. So as a student prepare for the Jamb examination here, now you need to truly test yourself on the key concepts. Just because every topic have key concepts and some questions you need to test yourself on. So you need to keep asking yourself. That is why you need a CBT app that once you have studied, you need to test yourself. So that is going to help you to check yourself if you actually if you're actually familiar with the key concepts. Just question number 9. So let me talk about question number 10. Question number 10: which online tutorial or physical tutorial is best for Jamb? Yes. Now, no matter the textbook you buy, no matter the online resources you use, you also need a guidance. Just like you need a guidance. You need a physical tutorial and you need an online tutorial. Now, this is where I come in. Now, I teach maths, chemistry, physics. Just as we move on, I want to bring someone that will take biology and English, and we have our private class. So now we have already started our private class. Yes, we have already started our private class. We have started our private class. You understand? So if you need a private class for maths, chemistry, and physics, you can send message to this number here, so I can join the private online class, so I can start preparing ahead. You understand? Now there are so many things that you don't know. There are so many things you don't know. There are so many questions you want to ask. There are so many topics you need to cover, both in maths, chemistry, and physics. Do you understand? So, but sometimes students will not be able to cover this on their own. They need additional support. There are some students, if they already tell you, they will not understand the textbook, right? So that is where you need an online tutorial. That's why you need a physical tutorial. Do you understand? And our online tutor is very, very effective. They're going to help you a lot. You learn on a constant basis, right? You learn. I coach you personally. I teach you what personally. Just now. So if not that you want to be part of our online class, so I can start preparing ahead. Send me what a message on WhatsApp, and we talk about the price. Then you join the private what online class. I hope this video is helpful. Do you understand? So if this video is helpful, please leave at the comment section that this video is helpful and give it a like. And if you're not subscribed, kindly subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.